Well, good morning, midweek Wednesday, March the 3rd. This is Wise Words from Waldo. Everyone deals with adversity in their lives. It's not a question of whether you will face it, but how you will respond to it. I recently shared a sermon from the book of Philippians about the Apostle Paul's attitude about adversity. His question was not, why is this happening to me, but rather, what is God's will for me in this? Here's some examples of people who responded well when adversity came. Cripple him, and you have Sir Walter Scott. Lock him in prison, like John Bunyan, Martin Luther, the Apostle Paul, and see what happens. Bury him in the snow of Valley Forge. You have George Washington. Raise him in abject poverty. Abraham Lincoln. Strike him with infantile paralysis. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Burn him so severely in a schoolhouse fire so that the doctors would say that he would never walk again. You would have Glenn Cunningham, who in 1934 set the world record mile. Deafen a composer, and you'll have Beethoven. Make him one of 18 children in an Italian home, and you will have Enrico Caruso. This is my favorite. Call him a slow learner. Even label him retarded. And you will have Albert Einstein. A few years ago, I was given a paperback book for Christmas from my son Josh. The name of it was Triumph, the story of Louis Zamperini. He survived a plane crash, weeks in a raft at sea, and then years in a POW camp during World War II. I started at that Christmas night, as I've told you before, and couldn't put it down. I was mesmerized. Before I knew it, it was 2 a.m., and I had finished it. The most incredible story of overcoming adversity I had ever heard. I literally cried during it. He could never have known then that during all that time he suffered, that he would have a positive influence on my life 70 years later. How will you respond to adversity? Now stop and think about that.